Hi guys, welcome back. It is Mr. Josh in a tutu with my friend Charles the Cheetah here. Yes, that's right, Charles the Cheetah is making his grand debut. Charles? So he's a little shy, he's a little nervous for the camera. Can you say hi to the kids? Okay, all right. So kids say hi to Charles so he doesn't feel left out. Look at that, they love you. They love you. All right, so today Charles is going to help me with, like I said, questions with kids. And we've got one question, and it's a big one, Charles. So ready? Why is the new covenant better than the old covenant? Did you guys catch that? No, I don't think they heard you. That's all right. You might not speak Cheetahese, but I do. So what Charles is saying is the new covenant is better than the old covenant for several different reasons. First one, the old covenant, heavy with rules. I mean, rules after rules. There were rules about the rules. I think there were rules about listening to the rules. There were so many rules. There was just too much. There were actually so many rules you couldn't possibly go through your day following every single rule because you wouldn't do anything else but follow rules. Like you had to step with your left foot a certain way, I think, and you had to hop on 2 feet when you had to go to the bathroom. I don't know. I might be making those up, but there were crazy rules. With the old covenant, it was more based on the rules and not so much, part of those rules were worshiping God and doing things to honor God, but I think it was one of those things that we get nervous about in the church. We don't want to keep doing the same thing over and over and have it become more habit than it is worship. And I think God knew that. God knew that his people were doing things because they loved him, but they were kind of missing that connection, that personal connection that we have now. And God did a lot of different things. Like he created the tabernacle where he could dwell with the people. He met with, Moses on the mountain, and he met in burning bushes, and he met all over the place. But a lot of the people were still missing that connection. So when Jesus came and created the new covenant, it was a much more personal covenant. It was a covenant that said, I'm there for you no matter what. You can speak to me at any time. The only rule is to believe in Jesus. Believe at what he said. Believe that he's the Son of God. Believe that he came down and died on the cross for our sins. Believe that after 3 days he was resurrected and then he went back to heaven to prepare a place for us. That's the only really rule. And then, of course, there's still the 10 commandments that you should follow. You should honor your father and mother. You shouldn't steal. You shouldn't murder. You should put no God above our God. But Jesus said the most important commandment was love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, and mind. And then just as important is love your neighbor as yourself. If you're following those 2 rules, guess what? Everything else is easy. So really the new covenant, though, the biggest thing for me is that it created that personal relationship, that personal fellowship that we have now on a daily basis with Jesus, that at any time we could stop what we're doing, we could just close our eyes, keep our eyes open, speak out loud, speak internally, but speak to him. And he wants to know everything. He wants to know how your day is going, whether it's good, whether it's bad, what got you excited today, what made you happy, what got you kind of sad today, the troubles you're going through, asking for direction, asking for what's going on with your hair. I mean, just, whatever you want to tell him. Until today I'm going to tell him I wore a tutu on my head, And I spoke to a cheetah who nobody else could hear. It's a little creepy. Mr. Josh might be going to the hospital after this. I don't know. But regardless, though, that's why the new covenant is so much better than the old covenant. And because you know what? I also get to now do crazy. With the old covenant, I couldn't do crazy things like this. They'd probably throw me out of the tribe and be like, that guy, he's too much for us. But Cheetah, me, Tutu, we love you guys. And we're glad we could talk to you every week or every other week or however often I do it about Jesus and covenants and all this other great stuff. So I love you. Charles loves you. We all love you here. So I hope you guys have a great week. And remember, if you wear a tutu on your head, it's okay. All right, talk to you later. Bye-bye.